Okay, so after that, the bones are now no longer
Here
moving.
you go. Please.
Yeah. Take it back.
Yeah.
So
Just to give you an idea, the walls are long and narrow, so you're in this like a narrow passageway.
Yep.
There's skeleton heads all over the walls and such, and there's 2 empty recesses and a hallway.
Is a menacing hum still
The menacing hum, yes, it is.
still humming?
Yes, still humming. in
doesn't like
distance.
this place, but
So there's a left or a right?
no, there's just one
no,
passage.
just one passageway. I'm pretty sure here. I'm gonna just double check here to make
I
sure.
think, from what you said.
Okay.
Either way, the first thing Junebug's going to do is start
I'm sorry.
rifling through the skeletons that have now collapsed.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is somebody gonna loot them? I was like,
oh yeah.
because if not, then I was gonna search the bones and see if there's like anything etched in
Yeah.
them, or
No,
like
you're right. There are 2 ways.
to
Yeah.
make
Okay.
them
Yeah.
powers.
Good job, Protector.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
the map guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are 2 ways because there's just these shadowy incoves, and there's beyond the incoves there's the northern wall passageway, and then there's the other.
The way we
passageway.
came, or
There's one way to exit, and then there are 2 passageways
So it's like this.
going north.
It's like
Yeah,
this.
like there's a door here and a door here, but they're further spread apart.
Do they have
Okay.
like 2 statues asking riddles?
Yeah. No.
well, either way, the first thing Junebug's going to do is take a rifle through the skeletons and looking to see if there's anything shiny,
I
anything
look for
interesting, see what
any-
condition the weapons are in. Besides shit,
I look for
shit.
blood stains if there is any on the floor, just in case it's Yora, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus's parents.
All right. So who wants to do what first? That's the question I got.
You say
I'll go
it first.
first.
Okay. The leader goes first.
Of course.
All
I
right.
want that shiny loot. If there is any, there probably isn't. It's just skeletons, but
Shiny.
I want to look anyway.
Maybe the fire eyeball has something in it.
That's true. It's just bone dust, probably.
Saph rubies.
Poke through with the butt with my axe.
Well, what you're not poking through, I'm gonna poke through and like look at the skulls and see if there's any like
what remains of the
markings or-
skulls?
No, but like so maybe they like etch something in the
That's how
to make them.
That's how they really
Ugh,
made it.
power.
weird magic
All right.
shit.
Yeah.
2 of the skeletons are. Yep. Okay. 2 of the skeletons are wearing silver torques
Ooh,
Wow.
around their necks.
shiny.
These torques are valuable. Or at least you think they are.
Well, they're shiny and silver, so probably.
Is there an appraisal skill in this game? I don't know if there
I
is.
don't.
I'm only making sure because I
How
don't
do you
want.
spell torque? Torque?
Torque.
No, this one's T-O.
Oh, C, right?
Yeah,
T-O-R-C.
Yeah, T-O-R-C, yeah.
The heck
Neck,
is it?
that's right.
It's like a pendant sort of thing.
No, it's like you know those bracelets that like don't close at the wrist,
Ah, yes.
but around your neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
important,
Yeah. That would probably be scavenger, wouldn't it?
No, and there's no roll because you would advance time. If there's
No,
a
I mean if you're looking like for somebody to be like, oh,
Appraising.
shiny, how much is it?
yeah, no, I want to make sure
it's-
because if there's no appraisal, I think it's okay to tell you how much it's worth.
Ah, yeah.
That's kind of what I'm hoping
Well,
for here.
if scavenger or criminal is the appraisal one, I have both of those.
And I don't want you to roll because you're used up.
yeah, I don't want to roll either, but
So yeah, I think I'm going to give it to you. So they're worth 2D each.
2D, cool. And that was 2 of them.
Yeah.
2D silver torque
What does D stand for?
dice.
Dice, because in this game, money is dice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not a fixed value, and your wealth goes up by the more money you spend.
All right. Well, I can't. I pick one up and I put one around my neck. It's probably I don't know if it's too big for me or not, but
So you're like carrying all the gear there.
I'm blinged out. I'm blinged out.
What if you cannot carry anymore?
That's what my sack's for. But then I kind of like hold up the second one. And I kind of look at you both like, do either of you want this? Like, I really don't want to give it to you. But it seems like the decent thing to do. You did kind of fight them.
You kind of destroyed.
I'm kind of like unconcerned and not even like looking at
Yeah,
attention.
just
I'm
looking
like
for stuff.
using the torch
There's
to like
lots of stuff
I'm just
left.
like,
see if there's any.
when no one responds, like, right away, I pull one of my small
Yeah,
sacks
you
out of the
were
top of my bag and, like,
you
shove
didn't
this
actually
in.
ask, you just whispered it.
Hey, anyone want this? No. Sweet.
Perfect. Okay, else is magical. I don't have to worry about it. Perfect. Okay. Overpriced goods. Or if you wanted to bring up the value. So I do tell you the value, and hagglers used to make the value higher. So cool.
Oh, I can haggle.
Yeah, you can make things worth more. All right. So you're looking for
can
traces
haggle
of
too.
blood.
Yep.
Okay.
Want to roll?
Yep.
Oh boy.
If you're searching, searching is a. I'm pretty sure it's a scout. So go ahead and make a scout of 2.
Oh, that's a roll.
Is there any beginners? I have 0 in scout.
Well, you can do one of two things. You can either use nature to do the roll, or you can use beginner's luck.
What's the difference?
Well, beginner's luck, you can start learning it.
The nature thing, you could take down your nature by 1.
I'm gonna use my nature.
Okay.
I think, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you could level it up, right? Because if you start passing your nature by
Well, but he doesn't have anything in it yet, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can use your nature instead if you don't want to learn how to scout.
No, I'm.
You're like, scouting's for stupid idiots. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm gonna get through this one by myself. Okay, so you take your so check first of all if you're using nature. Look at your nature descriptors. Does this fall under any of your nature descriptors?
Boasting, demanding, running, no.
Okay, so take the dice, the dice equal to the amount of your nature.
6.
So 6.
Yeah, it's really
Okay.
high. That's why. I'm
Yeah.
really afraid.
Nobody can help you because you're. Oh, okay, I guess technically you're not rolling a skill,
No.
right? So you're doing this on your own. I think maybe you might be able to get help. I don't think so though.
No,
Not
it's
for
fine.
nature
No,
rolls.
Anyway.
And lower your
Too busy shiny.
lower your nature by 1. So tax it by 1.
Left or right?
Whichever one you want to lower. Meaning that one has to be maximum and the other one is not. So you choose which one's the maximum and which one isn't.
Okay.
So if it's 6 and it's 6 and 5, yeah. Okay, now roll your dice. Try to beat 2.
Easy peasy. Yes.
All right, so you did it. So put a pass on your nature.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, you beat it by quite a bit.
Wow.
Yeah, so you successfully scouted. Using
Who,
like
who
the-
needs to be good at scouting?
That's right.
That's right.
Anyone have eyes?
Okay, yes, you definitely find traces of blood. You can even detect that it's probably from
Yara.
Yora. Yeah. So, right.
Is it a huge amount of blood, or is it just
It's
like
kind of like a drag, like streaks of blood. Looks like something's been dragged.
for how long?
Yeah. Right down the entire corridor.
Okay, she's dead.
And then it turns off into one
You
of
can
the
lose like several
the
pints
areas.
of blood before you die, you know?
and then it turns off into the next corridor at the end of the hallway, but not the one closest to you.
So which door is it? Left or right?
Is the far one,
Farther away.
the one that's down right.
So
And that's
I mean, this is some old blood, so probably by now Yora's dead. But you know,
Well, that would suck,
I'm curious.
I guess.
Let's wanna go to the door.
I think
which
you were looking at were you looking
Oh, yeah.
at skulls or something?
you can
on the wall.
etchings.
Yeah, I was going to use the torch to just kind of like look, or lantern, I should say, to like look at the skulls and see like if there's anything etched in them or anything to make them magical or.
I don't think there's anything actually etched into the skulls as such.
No, I mean like the bodies and stuff, just to see if there's
okay.
anything that would make them that way.
There would definitely be runes on them, like little tiny runes in their skulls.
Okay,
Like what's remaining of the skulls.
so it's just more of the elven stuff that.
More of the same stuff before, yeah.
Okay.
Similar, not exact. Actually, if anything, it wouldn't be Elven at all. It would be a different language altogether.
Oh, so it's different than what we had around the door?
Absolutely would be different, yeah.
Okay, so.
That's right.
Okay, so you.
It would be more along the styles of runic
Loose.
styles.
Norse.
Yeah.
King.
Skogan.
Killed it. Scouting.
You found a trail, did you, Kingfisher?
Yes. Just follow the child blood.
And.
The child
yeah.
blood.
Yeah, that's a trail.
I know it is because I tasted it. Tongue.
That's disgusting.
It is how CIA's does their stuff in this.
In this world.
Yes.
And.
All right.
So I'm just kind of standing there with the lantern going. So are we going towards the blood or?
So you took the lantern back, I guess.
Yes, he.
Yeah, she took it back like right at the start of the end of combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or should we go to the one that? I think we should go towards the blood.
Yes.
Probably.
Towards the blood.
Towards the blood.
Okay. So, just want to make sure because I didn't read this beforehand because I read it beforehand.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so. All right. The walls in this room is wrapped with a rotting blue silk drapes, some of which have fallen from their hooks.
Oh, so we went through a short hall or something?
Yeah, you went down the rest of the hallway that you're in.
Okay.
And then you went through a door down at the far end where the blood was going to.
Okay.
So now lie upon the floor, revealing some bare
I'll go
marble
in first
walls.
and carefully.
Wait. Considering how fancy the interior of this cave is there any source of light?
No, the source of light is exactly the source that you're using.
Are there any places where to put torches?
They would be already empty.
So there are
There are
actually
places.
There are places for it.
Sconces.
Okay, so at least they did this when there's light.
Yeah, if we have flint or any of that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Oh, if only I could cast a spell.
So I'm going to should I explain the rest of the room that you're in.
Yeah.
Yes.
What appears to be a large cellular copper lined pit appears at about foot deep, takes up the center of the chamber. So there's this big old massive bowl in the center of the chamber.
Sailor? Sorry?
What?
You said sailor?
No, a large copper cylinder. Cylinder copper lined pit. Okay. So it's like a large circle. It appears to be about a foot deep in the middle of the chamber, like a massive bowl. A fine powdery gray dust, or maybe half ash, half fills it, and a thin coating of the stuff seems to lie upon everything else here as well. Statues from some of them have crumbled or already broken, stand in their recesses along the notches of the walls.
What is recess?
Like a
indents.
Indent kind of thing.
Yeah. Another large recess in the eastern wall contains a waist-high block of marble draped in more rotting silk. Behind that, there are two statues with faces locked in a titanic struggle. A small niche at the southern end of the western wall now holds what appears to be a pitted and black censer.
So there's two faces of marble facing each other?
Yeah, facing each other. Two statues, yeah.
Titanic.
On the
Like a titanic struggle, yeah.
big struggle.
Yeah.
And there's a black pitted statue.
A niche with the on the southern end on the western wall that appears to be pitted and blackened censer. CENSER. It's like those things that that you put incense in.
Oh,
looks like it's been burnt. Yeah, censer. It's burnt out.
Okay.
League of
I
Legends.
thought you said centaur.
I'm thinking of like Darkest Dungeon with the misses with the who uses the thing, right?
I was thinking like horse, half man,
Centaur.
centaur. I was like, why does
There's
he
an
say?
S. Censor.
Okay.
Where does the blood lead to?
The blood would lead.
Which pit?
No, the blood leads into the exit on the other side.
There's
an
another exit?
Yep.
Okay.
On the far, like the north wall kind of thing?
On the far left.
Oh, far left, on the west. Which way are we facing? What wall did we come in
when
on?
you
North,
say
south,
west-
east, west?
So
You meant left.
if you came in east way,
Okay, so we came in on the
east
wall.
way, you went north, and then there's a western exit here.
When you say
When we came into this room, which
Yes.
wall did we come in through?
You're facing east when you came in.
So we came in through the western wall.
Okay, I'm talking about when you first came in the beginning.
No, I'm talking about this room.
Oh, you came in north.
Through the north?
so
So
we're,
we head
we're
north.
facing the southern wall.
We came
You are
through the south.
You are facing the northern wall at the moment.
There we go.
Okay.
You went through
Yeah.
Okay, that
And
makes
then
it
there's
easy.
And there's an exit on the
and there's
northern
a
wall?
western. Yeah.
Or a
No.
western exit.
Yeah.
Western exit.
And then so the blood trail leads to
Yeah.
the left.
So it
Yeah.
kind of goes.
And it kind of fades away.
And okay,
Are there any, can I see any footprints or anything? Because you said this, like, dust is covering everything. So are there any, like,
This is
besides the blood trail, are there any
very-
tracks?
peculiar room.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There are no. There's no real tracks in this room. Like even though
Just
that
that
there's
blood
blood
smear.
dragging, the blood would have been like hovering over the tracks.
This place is too peculiar. That's why I will use my wizard eyes.
But what would you be doing with your wizard eyes?
I want to see like what's up with this room. It felt like this is a place where worship happened,
Okay.
right? So what I'm sure I can see maybe what
All
was
right.
it
So
back then?
that's not a problem then. Everybody else is cool with that. So it's an odd 4 theologian test.
Oh, I'm using my traits too.
Yep. So you'll get +1 to your theologian test as you do an odd 4.
Goodness. Let's go with nature. Can it be lore master?
You're going with nature again? Okay.
Yeah, can it be lore master?
No, theology.
6
Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
+1, right? Because I have wizard eyes.
If you're,
Or are you rolling? If you're rolling nature, are you only rolling 5 now? Because you taxed your nature that one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're rolling 5.
So 6 because
The plus
wizard
one.
eyes.
You get well, we'll say so. Explain how you're using your wizard eyes to. You're just using it to see if there's any magical essences and stuff around, right?
Is it possible to make it, like in movies where they come to a ruin and then there was a flashback and then back then when it wasn't as
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I wanna
Let's see if that happens. Yeah. Okay.
Apparitions of the past.
All right.
Yeah.
So that'd be 6 dice. Odd 4.
Don't throw them this time.
That's a good 1, 2.
They're 6s.
Now you could spend your fate and make
I
it
really
close up. Oh, that sucks. All right. So,
Oh, erase your current.
Is it?
You put in a spent, but you need to take out the current because you spent it.
Yeah.
all right.
Total spent, yes.
So, as you're focusing and trying to recur, I'm going to tell you what you see in your vision. There, you're interrupted as your stomach starts growling.
Oh, that's so.
But you get, this is what happens. So you start getting into a flashback of an immortal lord that will spend his days in meditation before an altar.
Immortal Lord.
An immortal lord, yeah.
Very vague.
And you can see that in the center of the thing is a flame, it's almost like they're burning wood and stuff like that in that big circle that's there, and he's meditating there, and that's the vision you get, and your stomach starts growling, and the vision's cut off.
And where is the Lord sitting?
The Lord sitting, it's praying at an altar, which is the
That
altar.
thing on the east.
And the-
Okay. And how did the Lord look like? What, at least dressed? I'm sure it's.
long hair, very much looks like a Viking. And you couldn't see the face, so you can't tell if it's a male or female.
Yeah, but like Viking costume.
Very much.
And then when he was in his prime, it must be like.
And a crown.
That's a crown.
Yeah.
And how do I know he's immortal?
Well, you get the sense of strong life energy from your wizard eyes that see into its soul.
He glows purple. He glows purple like Epic Loot.
Oh no, the skull next to his level.
I'm hungry.
Not good.
So hungry.
yeah, boss red. Floating.
All right. So, anyone else doing in else's room?
I see a vision in the flames.
Jeez, you... What? What did you just say, Kingfisher?
Oh, yeah, that's a quote from Hearthstone. Yeah. Do you guys play Hearthstone?
I used to, yeah.
It's from the new
No.
card.
But do you tell us anything about what you saw, or do you just like have your vision and then just think about food?
For now, right now, let me recuperate. Like, it's like, oh man, do you have any food? That took a toll on me.
I've got wine. That's food, kind of.
I have rations.
Oh yeah, I have rations too. But anyway,
That's good because I don't.
I used my wizard eyes, and I saw this. I know it's Nordic, right? Oh,
Yeah, Viking.
Viking.
Viking of some sort, yeah.
this Viking lord he has this amazing power. And back then, this place was, wow, it was bright and there was fire in this pit. And he was sitting there, emanating some superior aura that makes me know that he's immortal. Yeah, so this used to be a place where it's Viking kings. Oh, he had a crown too. So this used to be a place where Viking kings come and meditate.
Huh.
So it would be
Over there, you say?
Yeah, over there
yeah.
by the east wall.
That's so weird because when we first came in, there was elven markings, and then on the skulls, we found an entirely different
Writing?
writing. So maybe it's Viking or
Maybe.
Nordic.
But they did pillage and loot, didn't they? So-
Oh wait, I used nature, right?
yes, so you have to put a fail on nature.
I kind of want.
Yes, how much you fail by?
I failed by 2.
So lower it by an additional 2.
Which one? Can I choose?
No. One's your maximum and the other one isn't.
Yeah,
So the one that isn't your maximum takes all the tax. So you tax it by 1 because you went against your nature.
yeah.
And then you lower it by an additional 2 because you failed your nature roll.
So it's 6 tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lower your... In order to do that, you have to lower your nature by 1, your max nature, to max it back up to 5.
How do I lower the 6 then?
So you just say that I'm going to reset my nature.
I'll probably have to do it during like camping or something.
I don't think so. I think you can do it any time.
Okay, should probably stop using my nature.
All right, I'm 4.
I didn't know you
The problem is when...
said it.
Yeah, you can reset your nature, yeah.
It's just you lower your maximum. when you
Yeah.
reset it.
When do I just use my nature? Like,
Well,
not
I'm gonna wander over and take a look at the altar in the east wall.
the Titanic struggle?
Sure, yeah.
You're
Okay.
probably gonna
Pretty
want
sure
me
you
to
can
go
do it
with you. And I kind of like walk.
You walk behind.
Good,
Good idea. Good idea.
I'm also curious because I saw
Are you-
it.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna nod on a ration
Kinda like-
as I'm going with the
Alright.
lantern. So I'm like,
So, yeah,
nodding on
I'm gonna like poke. I want to poke around at it, see if there's anything.
Yeah.
I was intrigued by. He mentioned a crown. There might be
Yeah.
a crown over here. I don't know.
There's definitely one looks like they're looks like that they're like kind of like almost like a holier type of being.
Okay, the two
because it
faces
looks
or
all
whatever.
like pretty looking and strong and all that sort of thing, and the other one looks more menacing. Almost like it's
Is it like 2 altars or just 1 altar? Or is it like
It's just one altar, but between the altar statues are like. Argh. You can do more if you want to try to learn more about it. You can just let me
Yeah,
know.
well, I want to like physically look around the altar, like poke around at it, see if I can find anything. Still, I'm essentially looking for loot because he mentioned a crown, and I'm like, maybe there's a crown over here. I don't know, but if there isn't, I'm just kind of poking around physically, like the actual altar bit. I kind of look at the statues and I'm like, whatever.
Hangry versus not hangry.
Yeah. Well, as you're searching around through the altar, we're going to get you to find out if you find anything.
Okay.
So it's a scout of 4.
Scout of 4. I have 2.
You can get people to helping you if they have anything that would help with scout.
Hey, Cat, bring your light over here a bit closer.
Okay, well, I'm already kind of behind you, so I kind of like
Get down in here. Down in here.
start like moving things around and just see if there's like any kind of like cloth or anything that
Let's
could.
see. I'll tell you what can help scout. If you have Pathfinder or Hunter, you might be able to help with
I
scout.
have Pathfinder,
Nice.
and
Pathfinder?
it's my specialty.
Okay, so you're using Pathfinder in what way?
I'm trying to see if there's any like openings or ways around or
Ways around the altar. And,
yeah,
Okay.
like if there's
Sure.
like paths
Little
coming from or
halfling person
to.
could fit
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a dice. That's worth a dice.
Okay,
You got any traits that you might use? Are you wise to any of
Me?
this?
No. My wise is all have to do with eating and drinking.
So your traits that you could use for this?
Adventurous?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
like,
definitely-
Sure, that sounds adventurous. Add the dice.
Sure. Oh, the dice.
So 4 to 4 so far. Op 4 for 4 dice.
Okay. And this adventurous, this counts as my use for the session, right? Or no?
Yes, it is for this session.
Wait, checking a trait. What does that mean?
So if you're checking means you're using it against yourself. So if you know you're going to fail a roll, just use it against yourself and you'll get a check. which is good for when you guys do camping.
Okay.
Which I'm hoping that you guys are probably going to be camping
Yeah,
soon.
but like he could use it. Like for instance, he's like, I'm going to use adventurous, but it's going to blow up on my face. So when I do this, I trip or something flies out at me.
Or I'm being adventurous to
And I get
a
myself,
negative point.
Yeah, like I get
Yeah.
myself like isolated from the party.
Yeah.
Right?
Which could
Or,
increase your chances of being,
Draw the attention of a threat or who knows what.
Yeah. Gaining checks and stuff is down there in the bottom. If you see where it says gaining checks and spending
Earning
checks.
checks, yeah.
Earning checks, right? Is that what it says? Yeah.
What does it say?
Okay. So I've got 4 dice. I need 4 passes to
Yes.
do a
So
thing,
if
don't
you
I?
didn't want to use your trait against, you want to use your trait against yourself instead, you could do that and put back your trait. But you have to use it in that way. It says earning checks.
Oh, so even though I've used Wizard Sight, I can use it again if it
No.
goes against.
If you goes against. You can use it as many times as you want. Goes against because you're earning checks, which is good for camping. Because more checks you have, the more things you do during camping.
How much do I want to check versus a chance of succeeding?
Now sadly you're locked in because
Yeah,
you
I
gave
know.
the helping dice. So
That's fine.
so if you fail the roll, she's also taking whatever you get.
Whatever fails, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanna try. I already
Okay.
I already tried it.
Let's
God.
go, Junba.
No,
What?
didn't make it. I think that's all fails.
All fails.
Yep. All fails.
Wow. That sucks.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hey, that's a
straight
that's
flush.
a pass on its own. Yeah,
Larry.
you pass it away. Yeah.
All right. As you've been looting around the altar,
Wiggle through.
yeah, you're wiggling through. You're putting in your hand and stuff and whatnot. You're trying to see if there's anything here to get out. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
Get just a little bit
Yeah.
further.
A darkness appears around the altar.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
A darkness
Oh.
appears around the altar, and I normally this only happens at one, I guess. Yeah. You hear a voice in your head, speaking in a foreign language that you probably don't understand.
Probably not.
If you
Could you try saying it? If it's actually,
You can't hear it. I
is
can.
that written in there? A
no.
foreign language.
Because if it is Nordic, I want to hear you.
Oh,
Butcher Nordic.
yeah. Well, that's absolutely horrible. If anything, because I do have a couple of friends that are from Iceland, but I don't know how to mimic their voices.
Man,
It's not the
but-
voice, it's the accent.
Oh, the accent. Oh no, not even try. All right. The darkness consumes, and then a rune appears upon your flesh. You are both cursed.
Shit.
Cursed is now a factor to every roll you do. It will
Oh,
always
shit.
increase the odd by 1. You have to get it. You have to get the curse removed from somebody in town.
Okay.
So write down curse somewhere on your sheet there, and that's a factor for both of you.
and a rune has appeared on my
Both of your fleshes.
my flesh. Fleshes.
Fleshes. So
Plural flesh.
So wherever you want it to, could be the forehead,
On my
hand.
hand. It's the back of my hand.
Sure, because yeah.
I yell.
Where's your
jump back.
where's your
This
curse
on it?
to?
Probably.
Okay, so you see a ruin sear down, and it's definitely going to leave a scar afterwards if it gets
Son of
removed.
a bitch.
Ow! Ow! And I whack my head on the altar as I jump back too.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You heard that, right?
I briefly felt searing skin. Other than that,
What you guys touch?
I don't know.
Told you Immortal
Crap.
Ball was here.
did I hear it too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that?
I heard
you
that.
hear a
Did you-
voice.
what did they say?
I have no idea. I don't even know what language it was in.
Was it in
Oh.
Elvish?
I don't know.
I don't even know what
Elvish?
Elvish sounds like.
Probably like. I don't know.
In this world, are languages like in real life? Like, I don't speak Korean, but I know Korean when I hear it.
Sure, yeah, but
But if you've heard it before.
that's technically a roll that you would have to make.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, what conditions do you have?
Sorry?
What conditions do you have?
None.
You don't have any conditions?
Oh, hungry and thirsty.
So you didn't
But
decide to eat yet?
I did. I had rations.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she had a
Yes.
ration as she was going over towards
Okay.
the
Yeah.
altar.
Not a problem. So you mark that off one of your eats, right?
Yeah.
Because you can only eat that 3 times. A ration,
Yes.
if it's a fresh ration. Cool. Well, guess what?
I'm gonna eat another one.
Oh, we
You're
get
hungry
condition.
again, yeah.
I
Oh,
get
no.
a condition because I'm still at hungry and thirsty. So.
Oh,
I'm hungry and thirsty and I'm exhausted.
Crap.
No, you may not be exhausted.
I hate these pencils.
That's cool. Okay, there they are. Okay. So
Two
you are
I'm hungry and thirsty.
hungry and thirsty
Again.
again. And what do you have so far?
I have hungry and thirsty.
Okay. So the order of the grind.
I think
Can I
it's exhausted.
just eat something too?
Yeah. Before that roll came up, that would have been absolutely okay. But now you're gonna get the condition that then you can eat something.
Okay. Is this
But you gotta get rid of-
passing?
Yeah.
Time passing the grind.
But
Yeah.
you gotta get rid of angry, don't you, before you get rid of hungry?
No, you hungry thirsty is the
There's
first
other
one
way
to get rid
around.
of.
Other
You
way
have to get rid
Yeah.
of hungry thirsty first.
The grind.
Hangry.
What?
The next level is hangry.
No, because the conditions are acquired in a different order than
Yeah.
the rest.
Then you receive them. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
CDHIJKLLPQ.
stationary wise.
I don't know.
Right there.
Because you're stationary wise.
Yeah.
So you don't go like hungry.
You remove them a certain way, but the
afraid.
grind puts them on a different way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 60. I should have all this memorized, but I'm not good at memorizing this, and this is not an nuts card, so it makes it more difficult. Okay, so the grind. So if your character is hungry and thirsty, take the exhausted condition.
Okay.
What about me?
And what do you have?
Hungry, thirsty, and exhausted.
So you get the next level. That's nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
sick.
Crap.
Dead.
So exhausted.
That's Junebug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rubbing my head. And shaking my hand.
Oh, you already got the exhausted thing then, do you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, you've already got the
Yeah, you've got the
exhausted
exhausted
Yeah.
thing right here.
thingy. All right, well, I'll just give you a tired, but don't
Yeah,
look at tired. Look at exhausted on your sheet instead. Than this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm just doing that because tired and
sure.
exhausted are similar. So, if you are hungry and exhausted, you become
Mysteriously injured.
angry.
I was gonna say probably angry.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ah! What were you guys doing?
Look at you said there was like a crown. I don't know.
Yeah, don't pillage, immortal gods. Cut the temples. We're gonna smite
What
you.
does angry do?
You can't use the beneficial effects of Trades and Wises. Anger count as a factor -1 in certain tests. Certain tests.
Yeah, this will test. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right,
Oh man.
and also you renew your light source. Burn another oil.
Okay, so we're down to 1
Okay.
because we have 3 with the.
Yep. You got 3 oils?
Yeah.
No. That's just how many light sources. How many packs of oil do you have?
I have.
You got to spend one every time.
The lantern, and I have 2 flasks of oil
So did
plus
you?
torches.
You haven't used the flask yet.
There was one last.
You already used one.
You said last one.
Well, they're only last 3 turns. I gave you guys an extra turn.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
-1 light source. That's what you said last.
Oh, sorry. That was probably. I don't know why it's a minus one. That light source. It shouldn't be.
So that's why I was like, oh, I have 3.
No.
Okay, so I have to use another.
Use a flask. Yeah.
Oil.
Okay.
I am carrying some. So
You said
All
oil.
right.
I
That's
got
good.
oil.
All
right.
I have some torches.
So you guys are on time 9. That's interesting.
Before we camp, because if you camp, then I guess
We get a chance to do stuff to recuperate a
I
little
would
bit.
assume the optimum time to camp is on the 3rd time, because that way you're maximizing,
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
right?
It depends on how long the dungeon is, right?
No, I meant like, because 1 turn is 3 time,
That's right. Yeah.
so it's best to camp on the 3rd one because you maximize it.
Like right before.
Right,
another one
right
would roll.
before you get. Now the only problem is, if you get a twist, You don't know where that's going to lead you.
Yeah, like,
right
we
now you
can-
guys are in a safe spot.
Yeah.
Where will you be on turn 3?
I don't know how safe we are when we have like immortal gods like calling to us.
Yeah,
And
you can't camp in the
burning our
middle of
skin
a
and-
stressful situation. At the moment, you're in a very peaceful situation.
two friggin'
Can I,
like,
can I
statues,
try and do one thing?
Sure. Well, you have to let me know what you're doing physically.
Yes,
Like
I'm
what
going
your
to
tent is. Yeah.
tell you now.
Okay.
I want to try and repeat what I saw the Lord was doing in my vision.
Did you just say fuck you?
I heard fuck yeah.
No.
That's what he said.
All right. Translate.
And kind of retreat sulkily from the altar.
So you're repeating what he's saying?
Oh, he was saying something? I thought he was meditating.
Sure, but he was
He's
meditating.
meditating, praying.
Like chanting or something, probably.
Yeah.
So you're gonna like sit in front of the altar and
Yeah, and try and...
pray to an unknown deity.
Yeah, because if they could just burn stuff into your flesh, they have to be really good.
I don't know how good that is. This really hurts.
Good as in not like morally good, but
Not morally good.
Oh, so you're gonna pray to some weird
good,
friggin'
good as
evil
in,
thing.
you know, not bad.
Well, he just seared our flesh, so I don't know how good
like
he is.
bad as in like a busted stationery. Like that's a bad stationery. It's not morally bad. It's just useless.
Wizards.
Okay, voice. Hello. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, steel into rust. That's what it translates to.
Huh?
But
What are you saying?
what it said, what if you're repeating what he said?
Or are you gonna?
Yeah,
I don't even.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, just type
Yeah, I know, and now I'm going to do this.
ashes.
I love it. So ashes to ashes, that freaks me out. Ashes
That's amazing. I love it.
dust to dust. It's like now I want to listen to rhyme scene. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. What is it?
Steel to rust.
Steel. I was like expecting the
Hey,
fourth
I wasn't kidding. Listen to it. See if you can mimic it.
Can I?
That's great. That sounds German.
No,
That is
it's not.
Icelandic.
Yeah.
I know, but it sounds German.
His voice is really weird. It's like, whoa. Okay.
The like kerning
So-
between the words is bad.
And I'm sure that's going to translate to like something entirely different because I'm just using Google Translate. But
Yeah.
Is that Google Translate?
yeah.
I was expecting it to go ashes to ashes, dust to dust, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it should be usually as far
Force
forward.
Yeah, well, you know what? They don't. They pillage that too. So it's so it's half stolen.
So yeah, I guess I recited it
Sure.
and stuff.
That's exactly what you heard
Ashes to
when
ashes.
when
Skreek. Skatila skreek.
Is that what you guys heard? No,
Is that what we heard?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word, the sound, the voice. That's what it said in your head.
Okay, I'm saying that.
I like. Shut up! Shut up!
It was you.
Why? What's wrong?
That's the thing that did this. That's what they were. Darkness.
Rust.
That's bad. I think.
Darkness? What is darkness is everywhere.
No, it was the talking darkness. That you weren't there.
I was
You had to be there.
I was here the entire
So we're
time.
gonna like die now?
I hope not.
I hope it's not contagious.
Is this like one of those spells that like makes you decompose or some crap?
We were cursed. I guess you'll find out eventually.
Steel to rust?
Yeah, it doesn't sound. I mean, we don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
I'm more
I don't know
concerned
what
with
it-
the ashes, to ashes,
That's a
dust to
funeral.
dust.
I don't think we all know what the translation is, right? I'm
No,
just
no.
Just
I'm
We just got the.
repeating.
Us,
you do. You know the translation.
Oh, I know what the
Because you successfully did your roll technically.
Yes, magic eye.
Because I gave you the hungry and that's successful.
It's
Okay.
like, oh,
So did you tell us, or?
I basically recited the thing.
Okay, yeah. So I can say what I said without metagaming.
Well, maybe time is not on your side after all.
It's like something to do with ashes, something to do with dust, something to do with steel to rust.
That doesn't sound good. I don't think you should do this.
I know, but the king did that. It looks to be a very powerful
We
king.
should
But
totally.
that's but the thing that just did this, and I like wave my hand in your face, which has like a burnt rune on the back of it.
What is the symbol? Have I seen?
It's part of the symbol of the skeleton head that you see.
Yeah, have I
Some
seen
of the
it
ruins,
somewhere
yeah.
in this?
It's some of the runes that run that skeleton.
On the skeleton. It's like part
Yeah,
of
which
the
is
rune that
wasn't
So
Elven.
you immediately recognize the rune. Your
Oh, yeah,
character
well,
is like, oh,
I mean, if you can even see
That's one of the symbols that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the skulls that we demolished.
I don't want to turn into a skeleton.
is it a skeleton or is it a
So
jogger?
should we grab the kid if it's still alive and get the hell out of
We should
here?
rest. We should camp first.
Or
Well, what happened? You're just there like
Oh yeah, no.
praying in front of the altar, and I'm trying to shut you up.
There was this guy.
You're
that-
praying?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
gonna go
I-
over and like recite it in front
That's
of the
why I
altar.
said I was repeating what
Shit.
the thing I saw was doing.
Okay.
The Lord,
Yeah, he was gonna go over and like.
immortal.
Well, it counts if you let me know if you're praying at the altar.
I think I was doing that.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. Let's go over there. and,
Well,
like,
go ahead and make
recite that in
an
front of the
Ob
altar.
3 ritual test.
Ritual. Beginner's luck.
Ritualistic.
Let's go beginners. How does beginner's luck?
Beginner's luck?
Will. I think.
All right, so that's a will, so it's half of your will.
Round up, round down.
It's rounded up.
Okay, thank God.
So 3 dice.
Yeah.
So Ob 3, and you cannot receive help. You can't use any of your beneficial skills.
should we shut him up?
Sorry,
I was
go ahead.
trying to.
Let's do this.
I'm like trying to like clap my hand over his mouth.
I mean,
You can't receive help.
no, but they are trying to stop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you can use it. You can use one of your traits against yourself if you want to make it more difficult by earning checks. What's the earning checks say for making tests with ops?
Minus 1d to your individual or versus test.
Plus 2d.
Plus 2d to opponent's versus test. Or 2 break versus test tie in opponent's favor.
Okay, so you can reduce a dice
If you
if
want
you
to.
wish to gain a check, but you have to use a trait against yourself.
Skeptical. Is skeptical or curious?
The skeptical is the opposite. It's like it's not really the opposite, but it's like you're just being very skeptical of the situation. So like you don't exactly believe what you hear. The first thing you hear.
Okay.
So you could be like you're saying the ritual in a skeptical manner.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
not
this is a
realizing.
hogwash, you know.
And just-
I'm going to show you that nothing's going to happen.
That's where you go. Exactly. Minus 1 dice. Gain a check.
Nothing's gonna. Do I use? It's not beneficial use. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Roll dice.
Something already happened.
That's because you were poking your nose into something. I am doing it the proper way, out of the deal.
Oh, all right.
2
So it's
passes.
2 passes of 3.
Fine.
Okay.
That's good, right? At least it passes. I just get the condition.
I'm going to give you this because this is interesting. What conditions do you have?
I have angry.
Like half of them. Hungry, angry. Exhausted.
All right.
Maybe-
Reciting it. I'm sorry for this. So as you recite it, smoke starts coming up from the burnt out sensor. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
something behind
yeah. And an illness comes over you.
it. Nice.
Oh.
You have a lot of conditions.
Holy heck.
As as the smoke begins entering, you're not like almost like directly going for your nostrils. You begin feeling like you feel something inside burning,
Okay.
and
I like as
Yeah.
the smoke starts coming, I run for the door that we can't.
yeah.
Like I'm going into unless you're following me, I know I'm going into darkness,
Yeah.
but I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
just like,
after all the smoke,
I duck around.
after all the smoke disappears as it's consumed into your mouth and your nose,
Ugh.
it does nothing. You don't feel anything, other than you feel like you've just smoked like 20 packs of cigarettes.
I discovered nothing.
You feel something inside, but it doesn't feel like whatever's inside is ready to come out.
Oh my god, he's gonna run.
Monster pregnant!
Told
No
you.
monster baby!
Nothing's happened.
Is it gone? Is it stopped?
I think your throat is numb.
Oh, I'm so hungry and tired. That's just
Why did you feel the need to do that? We were both trying to stop you. Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. And now there's, like, all this shit happening to us.
What are you saying? Nothing's happened.
You're so close to death right now.
That's okay. I hope the camp will
Oh, I guess we're gonna have
something.
to fight him in another 10 minutes from now.
Well, I think
Let's
maybe we
rest.
should all have tea.
Let's rest.
Tea?
I'm not feeling so
Dinner,
good. I'm not
wine.
feeling so good, right?
Wine. I vote wine.
I don't know if I want to hunt for
You don't have to.
I like drop my sack that I'm carrying and pull up my wine skin. Start drinking my
Sure.
wine.
Does anybody
You can
have
remove- you can-
oil
you can-
besides me?
You can remove one of your
Okay,
one of your
cool.
wines and remove hungry. You can
Oh,
give
cool.
me back the conditions. Then
Then
you
can
do
I
this free
also?
action.
Okay, so like
Absolutely.
I just have a
Okay.
wine skin, so and it was just marked as like full, so
Yeah,
it's
just
now
make
like.
sure you mark off the food that you're eating.
Here you go.
Yeah, if you're eating food.
Oh, I didn't actually have a hungry card, so.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Let me remove.
Then you just can say in narration. You can speak it.
Yeah.
You don't really have.
So it's like it's because it's a wine skin, not like a wine total. So it's like it was full, so it's just not like
I was
Yeah,
in this
not full, half
yeah,
full.
it doesn't matter.
kind of thing.
It's
It's just not full.
yeah, which
Okay.
is not a big issue. It won't do anything bad
So
to you.
King decides to pray.
Okay.
King makes bad life choices,
So.
and
what
now
are you
probably
doing?
has lung cancer.
And I think it's
What are you doing in this room? I'm sure nothing bad's gonna
Nothing
happen.
bad's gonna happen. There might be some the player speaking. It might be some ancient lord, giving me the power. Yeah.
I like I'm sneaking back into like the light circle with
As-
my wine.
As a player, what I think, going further, that the skeletons will not attack because they see the lord inside me.
As a player, I think you're full of it.
I'm full of
Oh
hot
my
smoke.
god.
So.
I can't even believe this is happening.
But no, Junebug is legit. She's like they're like.
He's
Maybe we
seriously
should-
going to end up being something that we're going to have to fight to. You not realize that.
Maybe let's just all have
Is it-
we'll sit down, we'll make a fire. Can we make a fire?
Did that happen?
Yeah,
Fire.
you
Yeah.
know there's a fire because that whole spot in the
Yeah,
ashes was
so-
made for
Yeah, we
ritualistic
can
fire.
like make a
So
fire.
once I I thought when I
and
we
prayed.
want
dinner
to
and-
make a fire where he just absorbed
we could make it on
every
the
bit
floor
of carbon
instead.
in the
It's-
world.
No, do I know about the smoke, or do I just?
You inhaled the smoke.
Or do I just be ignorant about it?
No, it's up to you. However you want to be.
No. The thing came out from the sensor. The pit is okay. Pit is just a pit.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, I think we should like take a break.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, so we're gonna
Here.
start camp phase.
Yes.
All right.
It's okay with that.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the other room, but sure.
This is
I mean, Junebug's open for camping in other rooms. But
well.
we don't really have.
This camp phase may end immediately
Oh, God.
because there's a roll to see if this becomes
If it's like a
disastrous.
safe
That's right.
thing or whatever.
No.
Yeah. So we're gonna actually go through the camp phase steps. Enjoy this because this could you can die in
Like
camp phase too.
Darkest dungeon.
What?
Because then I just use this stupid thing that
No
makes
one,
it
no
safe.
one was like captured by snake people in their past, right?
Is that a Darkest Dungeon?
Okay, making camp.
There's a character who can have like this nightmare during the camping
Yeah.
point in Darkest Dungeon, and you have to fight like a bunch of like these snakes. And,
Shieldbreaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't buy
I was
that
talking
yet.
about the thing that you can do. Like they all have their own like little things that they can do.
Yeah.
One of them makes it you're immune to.
So
yeah,
That
or
one
you can get
Yeah.
ambushed anyway, but
Yeah.
you can if you're really lucky, you can have the shield breaker trigger and an ambush, which
That'd
sucks.
be amazing.
That's really bad.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you can camp as long as you have at least one check among you.
which we do.
You are not in a conflict or directly in peril,
No.
and you can find a place to rest. So you do have all three. Okay.
Awesome.
There are three types of camps: typical camp, an unsafe camp, and a dangerous camp.
This is super dangerous.
Okay, so we're going to see what this is here. Is it a typical camp? No. Is it unsafe? Yes. Is it dangerous? I don't think it's dangerous because I don't think like this would be considered super dangerous because there's no like.
It's not like we're camping
Yeah.
just off of like a monster patrol
That's
or
right.
something.
That's right. So it's unsafe though because of all the weird wizardry and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I take 2 dice and I roll this. So technically this is underground, unsafe underground camp. Oh, I can't use this. Gotta use real dice to have
You
numbers
want
on.
some real dice?
6. A minor inconvenience.
No, it's fine.
A minor inconvenience. Dungeon. Minor inconvenience.
No.
Vermin get into the character's rations and ruin them. Randomly roll the character. So you'll lose all your rations.
Oh,
All right, who's which character before you? roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay.
4. All your rations are gone.
You only have one left, anyways.
Well, they're gone. So the vermin.
There was just a very fat little mouse.
Yeah. See, when you open up your pack to go grab the other bite, you realize the mouse has already eaten it all, and the rest of it.
During camp phase, can I just share my rations?
He's
Yeah,
so
you can
cute.
More importantly, I can I think cook.
He's so
Can I have a
cute.
mouse?
A mouse pets?
Can I have a mouse?
Oh God!
Sure, you can
Sorry.
keep him in your bag for now.
A
and
game within a game.
Yeah, that's right. You can keep the
Will
mouse
it let
in your
me
bag
pet
for now.
him?
Not right now. Maybe if you feed it more. There's other people with rations. You can share your vermin around and
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
No.
And okay, I can. My instinct when we camp is for me to cook a meal, and I think I can cook a meal. I think with rations,
Can I feed
do
my
it for you.
mouse?
if we've got enough. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why do you have a mouse? Since when do you have a mouse?
Isn't he cute?
Yeah,
Oh, that looks
I guess.
unhygienic.
But he's so cute. I'm just gonna put him back into my bag for now.
I'm like looking at you like, where the fuck did you put a mouse in?
Yes.
Since when do you have a mouse?
Yeah, so if you
Same
use
smell.
survivalists before setting up, so if you told me that you were doing like setting up camps and you were,
I had a
putting
survivalist 3.
stuff
You never
together.
told me that.
I know, I it's sort of my own problem issue.
You should give me my ration back then.
No, because a
Then you take the mouse.
seven
Then I can
wouldn't have
feed him
mattered. Yeah, but yeah, I can't.
What's
The mouse was
survivalist?
so
What's survivalist thing
happy
you do?
that he got-
So if you told me like you were gathering wood or doing like things that are in survivalist, like finding cover, building shelter,
so
stuff like that.
in prep for
Yeah,
camp
in prep to
phase?
this. Yeah, it would happen during the GM phase.
Okay.
So it would have been a slash. So you could have ended up not in this case, but you could have ended up using up more stuff, whatever, right?
Okay, that's
So
I had survivalist, but that's good to know.
yep. So I got to keep in mind that your lamp has 2 more runs on it, 2 more turns.
We have lots
Yes.
of. We have,
Then he has
okay.
oil too.
If
So
you
how's this cooking thing working?
okay, let me go through this first, and then we'll get
Okay.
right to the players stuff here.
Okay, cool.
So, disaster results, inconvenience, break, which is not a big thing. Pop quiz, an individual camp event leaves a lot of room for interpretation. When something odd comes up, it's a GM job to type to the test. Okay, cool. Okay, spending checks. Checks are spent at the camp phase to recover, re-equip, and make tests. Each test costs 1 check. You may spend a check to initiate a conflict with a fellow adventurer. Spend your checks to recover, improve your camp, find food, water, draw a map, make tools, research, read books. Now, you guys got actions that happen, right, when you break for camp.
Yeah, instinct.
Instincts.
Yeah.
So you can initiate those for free.
Awesome, yeah.
They don't cost a
not
check.
me. You
No.
two.
I don't think I really want to hunt for food in this kind of.
Well, you can hunt for vermin. You can just... You got a mouse
No.
already. You can be like, I found one! Ow! Okay, don't do that.
I
Not your mouse friend. I would never...
have 2.
I'm not going to eat other mice in front of him.
You can always eat him.
But you can hunt for food if you wish to. That is
It's
a free one.
chicken feet. Oh, look at this chicken.
Yeah, well, you can.
So amazing.
Yeah.
I have 2 checks, right? Because
Yes, you have 2 checks. I'm sorry, so you can give you another one. You get them checked off. You erase them after you're done, anyways.
oh, okay.
Right? You can't. At the end, you cannot save checks. You spend them all, and if one person has too many checks, you have to give the checks to other people or forfeit the checks.
Okay. Does that happen before or after we initiate our actiony things?
You can do the instinct whatever your instinct says. So if it says
when
first break,
when I camp.
yeah. So sometime during the camp, you can do it.
Nice.
All right, so whoever wants to do their check first, let me know, and you get to choose what skill you do, what you do. This
Okay,
is
so
Yeah,
can we
what-
use a check
what
to
can we
recover
do?
from a condition? Is that how that
Yes.
works? Okay.
Ooh, I should do Pathfinder.
okay.
That's a good idea for.
Sure.
Okay. So I would like to use my check to try and recover from my exhausted.
Exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So exhausted is written on the card. So just get the
Ob
exhausted
3
card.
health.
Oh, there you go. Okay. There you go.
Ob 3
Ob 3 health. Yep.
I've got 3 health.
That's
so
it. Or if somebody else if they have healer, if someone else has healer, they can.
I myself have healer. I don't know if I can do anything to help
I don't
myself.
have healer.
I do not have healer.
Don't know if that can affect yourself, but let me make sure.
It is also it's underlined, which I think that means it's my specialty, right?
Ooh.
So that might also
Wait a second,
factor or
hold.
something.
A healer can benefit. A healer can also create a recovery test. Grants +1 recovery for appropriate condition.
How many items particularly?
A healer can. A healer can also. Oh, a healer can use for angry, afraid, exhausted, injured, and sickness, but not.
Yeah, this is
exhausted.
the worst part.
Ah, okay.
That's why I was like,
Fair
I
enough.
can
I'll be able to help
healer.
you though if you want to recover from your illness.
Yes.
why I-
But I have to go
So like,
top to bottom, is it?
You have to
Yeah.
get rid of whatever your bottom one is. Or top one is, sir.
yeah.
Because this one, apparently I could just sweat it out.
Yeah, I can tell you what sweat it out is.
What does it mean?
Okay.
Because if it's just like...
Okay, so do I just so no one else can help me
more
with
to it
my
than that,
no one else
honestly.
can help me with my health test though. Basically.
Unless
I
they
don't
have
have healer.
something that has
That
something
let
else
them-
that goes with it.
Yeah.
So healer, you can use alchemist.
Oh.
Someone has alchemist
I
that can
have
use
alchemist.
it. Do you?
Yeah.
So you
Can
can
you-
assist by using certain alchemy traits. So what are you using to heal with? Like as an example, you can
Well,
just
I'm
use
just I'm
stuff.
exhausted, so I'm just
Let's see.
Excuse me.
Oh,
deep breathing.
Oh, so you're helping yourself then? I thought you were healing somebody else.
No. This
Okay.
is me.
Okay, yeah.
Me,
So
myself.
go ahead and roll your health.
Can I still help him?
Not with health tests. They
Not with
can't-
exhausted. Yeah.
No, there's nothing you can do for that. Sadly.
No, is there any other? There's no other way I can add any dice to this, right? To three exhausted. Could I?
Yeah, you
Can I use my nature? No,
Yes, you
yeah.
can. You can use your nature. Not instead though. You can't use it instead.
Oh, okay.
But not for this particular case because
Okay.
you're doing a health roll, right?
Okay.
But you can. I'm pretty sure you can for recovering conditions. I think you can. 79. I think you might be able to use traits. But let me double check to make sure.
Sure.
79 recovery. Eating and drinking. We've got that already. Recovery and adventure. Recovery in camp. 1 cost per check. And it doesn't say anything about. Okay, I can't give you twist conditions, so you do not get any. You cannot add anything to it. You have to take it as is.
Okay.
But I can't give you a twist if you fail a condition roll.
Okay.
Or another condition on top of that. So it doesn't
Okay.
spiral.
So fail is just a straight up. You just don't succeed, basically. Okay. Ah, I got one pass.
One pass.
But you could use Fate and Persona as an example, right?
Yeah, I don't have any persona and fate. I just have one. So,
Right. Oh yeah, but you can tap your nature with Fate. No, you can't. You can take from Persona.
yeah,
Never mind.
no.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you just
Darn.
put failure down on it. And that's
Yeah, you
spends your
can-
check.
So that was a fail on a.
Health.
You can.
What's health?
Health is up on
here.
top.
There.
Yeah.
Sixes, right?
So 2 more failures and 3 more successes, and you.
And then I used that check, right? So
Yeah.
I erase it.
You're done. That's your camp phase. Enjoy. Alright, your turn.
It's what is
Alright.
sweating it out.
Oh yes, I was going to look that up and now you're distracted.
Well, I deliberately distracted you because I was in the middle of trying to figure out my thing, and I wanted to get that done.
That makes a lot of sense. Sweating it out. Sweating out the fever, 78.
I think there's a little bit more of a fever going on there than.
And I'm just angry and exhausted.
Apparently, it's Charles Darwin's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Charles.
Weird notifications.
Have you ever went on the website and looked for Darwin Awards? Like
I haven't
people who
deliberately looked them
died.
up, but I know
Yeah,
they
it's
are.
actually people who have like literally died from stupid things that they've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I know what they are. I've never like gone in the middle.
Alternatively, at any point acquiring the sick condition, you can opt your character to sweat out the fever, but this comes at a cost. The GM will reduce the will by 1, reduce nature will or will-based skill by -1. But the condition is cleared. So if you sweat it out, you get rid of sick. But I give something that's will-based, either your will
But-
or a will-based skill -1.
Oh, it's an OB4 healer test. I've got 2 healer.
You've already used your check, though.
Oh, I can't. So I
Oh
use
wait,
my
no,
check.
but you can give the check.
Yeah,
That's right. But it'll be your test, though.
yeah.
So that's the thing. That the player's thing is for
So that's
leveling up your
obstacle
stuff.
for two rolls. That's not a good.
Yeah, but you've got alchemist, so you can help me with it.
That's right. That's a +1 help. Yeah.
So it'd be plus
And
one,
then-
3, but yeah, we still
and
can't
then-
really
Yeah,
get.
that's-
It's
Traits
still
and
going to be
stuff.
really hard.
You might be able to
It's
use
really
traits.
hard
Yeah,
to
it's really
reach.
hard. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I wanted to try and get a
Yeah.
healer when we first started
Yeah.
because I knew like this is
Yeah.
like.
If you want to sweat it
Well,
out,
I mean,
you
like I
can.
have 2
Could I sweat it out
No,
in
but
the
I mean
main game, or
actual
could I sweat
You
it
can
out?
sweat it anytime.
Like,
You can be like whenever it's appropriate, and I just give you a -1 to a will stat or your will itself.
If that's the case, does
Or
it cost a check? Just to
No,
sweat
it's just you say I sweat it out, you throw it at me, and I
Throw it at me.
okay, cool. Can I have your sheet? Thank you, sir.
Don't look at my first page. It's embarrassing.
Is it your doodles?
I can't believe you did really, really well though, like describing what happened in the last situation. I was like, there's no way he's gonna get that from everything he's drawn. And like from beginning to end, I was like, wow, that's a lot in those
This is my
drawings.
power.
That's impressive. What'd you get?
Arcane is -1, so I am even dumber magician now.
God damn it, Kingfisher.
So now I have 2.
Yes, sir. So,
What can I do with the?
you have a check too, so don't
I know.
forget.
I have 2 checks.
You can pretty much do is during a player's turn. I can't put obstacles in front of you until you make the obstacles happen. If you do it right, so you can look at a skill and say, "Geez, I want to level that skill." You just explain how you do it during the camp phase, or you can try to recover from a stat, or help other people, or start an argument with somebody.
Start an argument.
Well, I mean, if you have a bone to pick, let's say this person is taking all the loot, and you're like, "Where's my share?" You can resolve it right now by doing any sort of argument test or something like that. You can you can do tests against your other party members.
What are you going to do with your turn? Can I ask
I was
this?
thinking about doing a Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm also
Roll.
before we end the camp, I'm gonna cook a meal, assuming
that's
got
your
rations like these,
instinct,
but
right?
Yeah, that's my instinct. So
But you don't have any checks to cook.
No,
Oh,
it's
but you have
instinct.
instinct.
It's my
Sorry,
instinct, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I could. Do I get to do that for free? Like
Yeah, your
look
instincts for free. You can hunt for free.
I can hunt. Okay, but it can't be mice.
Okay, we can whatever.
I guess
Okay.
Like a bunch of roaches.
Okay.
I'll spend my first check on getting angry,
Okay, so you got to roll for your angry.
which is will
we'll
obstacle
test OB2.
up 2. So I have 5 will. Please.
5 will. Wow. Okay.
Watch me
Yeah.
fast.
All right. And tell me how you calm yourself from your angry.
Time passes.
You're just like,
What was I angry about?
yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead with you now. You wanted to do one of 2 things, right? You spend your check or use your instinct, right?
I have to use my check, right?
Yes.
Oh, it has to be one or the other.
Well, that or it just goes away.
Yeah, so I might as well just use it then.
Yeah.
So do I get like this for free, and then I get to do this? Okay.
That's a bonus with instinct. Instinct's cool that way.
I'm gonna go because you mentioned cooking, so
Yeah, I'll
I'm
cook
gonna go like
before we finish.
forage around and just see if there's anything around that like we could use that's not mice.
Okay, up to hunting.
I don't. Oh, 3.
There you go.
Wait.
These things are, by the way, when using skills is subject to twist.
I got a 6.
Okay.
So
You
I
failed
could
it.
use my fate
To reroll.
to reroll.
No, you get 1 extra dice.
Mm.
So you got.
Oh,
you
I
get
get an
6.
extra dice.
Yeah, you get an extra dice for that 6 that you rolled.
What is it, Ob?
Up 2, so one more.
So
You
one
just
more
need
will
one
make it.
multi-pass.
So, okay. Alright.
And I would
say 1 and 1
to
because
help out, I would
0
need
and
to
1.
have
That's
a-
right.
I would need to have a check to help out, right?
Nope. You can
No,
help.
I can help for free.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'll help.
Do you have?
I have Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, you both can do it. So just get 2 dice instead.
Okay.
So if
I'll just.
Yeah, roll 1 extra dice first to see if you have to use
Okay.
your fake. You may not have to use it.
So use this.
Yeah.
4.
4. So
that's not a pass.
yeah, it is.
Is it? It is
Yep.
5 and 6.
It's 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6 is a pass. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 50-50.
1, 2, 3.
It's
4, 5,
50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you
yeah.
had one pass in the 1, 2, 3,
So
4.
I take that.
Oh.
back.
Yeah, but it was still a fail.
Yeah.
I needed 4.
Yeah.
I needed 4 and 4.
So you get your thing back. Yeah. So you successfully round up. What do you round up then? Tell me. It's underground.
East. Snake.
A rabbit bouncing around.
No.
Moles.
Moles.
That's probably good eating on them. Like little rabbits.
Maybe a mole.
Okay.
A couple of moles or something like that.
You found a mole. Just one mole is fine. You need
Okay.
a couple. One mole.
Deplete the ecosystem.
All
of
right.
moles.
So that mole, the mole counts as a fresh ration.
Okay.
Cool.
So you get 1 fresh ration.
And I try to level up my arcanes.
Okay. So you're recanting some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you trying to do though with that? Like I know you're trying to say Arcanist, but what are you trying to do?
When I started out, I felt like I got dumber by a bit.
So you went back to read your books?
Yeah, I was like, maybe I need to refresh my memory.
Sure, okay. It's an ob 2 to refresh that memory with your Arcanist.
Hey.
Yeah,
nice.
3
that's a
passes.
pass.
So
Nice.
Yep, pass.
I need 3 more pass and 3 more fails. Is it?
You need 2 more. You need -1. So if you got 3, it's 3 passes, 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
The failures are 1 less.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And then I would like to, with my instinct, cook a meal using that fresh ration we've got.
Sure. What?
However that works. I don't know how that works.
All right.
Okay.
So
then I'll
cook a meal.
Yeah.
It's based on factors. And I forgot you guys are cursed. But anyways, it's okay.
Oh, right.
I'm not cursed.
But we're gonna actually.
But
I've got
am
a
I-
better idea for cursed.
Am I cursed?
No,
is,
you're
that,
not.
is that a
No.
curse?
So-
You've just got a smoke baby in you.
Yeah, you're not cursed. Those
We're
are cursed. Yeah.
Or cursed.
So you are looking to cook, right?
Yes.
All right. So how big of a group are you looking to cook for? Are you looking to cook for everybody?
If I can.
Yeah, sure.
And a
At the
mouse.
very least, cook for myself. The mouse can have the scraps.
That's right.
That's what he's there for. Eat. Mousey, mousey.
All right, cook. All right. So if you're preparing for, okay, do you have any supplies?
Do I have like cooking supplies?
Yeah.
Well-
no, like you guys cooking supplies, but do you have anything? Do you have any food that you're looking to cook?
The fresh rations
Yeah,
we
we
just
have
found.
fresh trash.
The fresh ration you just found?
Yeah,
Okay,
mold.
so you get rid of that right away.
I already did.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. We're
All
ahead.
right.
Catch up, GM.
Yep. You can cook for that. So all the factors. Okay. Okay. So you're just looking to get some wild taters. So actually, maybe like wild. Okay, fair enough. All right. So you take out your cooking supplies, and you're looking to do for 1, 2, 3. So, 3.
Cool. So that's cook, and then I can use one of my wises for this, can't I? I've got needs a little salt wise.
Sure. Add a dice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good thing you keep that little extra bit of salt on you.
Yeah, all times. Special salt, like Himalayan rock salt or something.
Excellent.
Okay, and I've got a cook of 3. I don't like these odds, but pass. Ah, damn it.
Use your fate.
Oh, I could, yeah.
I have no cooking, so I can't help. You want to use your fate?
Is there any reason to keep fate around except for spending it on shit like this?
Not
'Cause
really.
Persona's useful for leveling or whatever, isn't it? But
No, they both are.
Oh, they both
But you have to spend them in order to gain experience.
the benefits? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'll spend my fate point to reroll my 6.
Okay. You'll get a pass and then another roll.
Another
There you
6.
go. And you can roll again, but that doesn't matter.
That's-
You
yeah.
already
No,
passed.
yeah, I thought it might make extra food. No.
Yeah, no. No, it's just if you pass or not.
Cool.
Okay, so you got exactly what you want. So narrate how you cooked up a great mole stew for 3 people and a mouse.
Yeah, so I pull it like I got like a little like travel pot or something, and I I kind of skin and debone this mole and I put it in, and there's some like pour in some of my wine and some of my salt, and I have something to set on fire, little travel coal brazier thingy or whatever, and set it all on fire with my tinderbox, and I stew up some like wine stewed mole.
There you go, perfect. All right.
Very tender.
Well, very well seasoned.
Does everybody have? Did anybody have a hunger condition among all 3 of you?
I don't think so.
All right.
Nope.
Then you have mole meat if you want to take up a slot.
I would definitely have a slot of mole meat, just like one for each of us kind of thing. Is that what that
Yes.
is? Yeah.
However, it's only good for 1 meal.
Where can I put it?
And any in your bag or your sack or
Pouch?
So
sure, you put it in your pouch.
any leftovers, like little bit, I can like feed
sure.
it to my mouse.
Sure. So everybody gets 1 bit of mole meat, and the mouse is probably going, I'll have that mole meat too. The rest of that.
Very happy little mouse.
Looking around.
Shove the mole meat in the sack with the torque.
Where is your mouse?
No, I'm gonna move
Where
it.
is your mouse?
I'm gonna put it into the front.
Oh, you might want to put them down in your inventory.
Warn, mouse.
Not dead. What is circle? Because
Circles? That's when you use it mostly in
Connections to, like,
town and
people
stuff.
and
Or
oh,
Yeah.
how do you count circles? Anyway?
You're a loner. You don't have circles.
Yeah, that's because I have one.
yeah, you've got an enemy. Remember you answered that question?
Yes.
Where you're a loner, you're cool and whatever. You're,
Not
Cool,
cool.
I'm not cool. Sasuke is cool. Sasuke is a cool
right.
one.
you're a loner, tough and cool.
Whereas I've got circles of 4.
Yeah.
Can I have the mouse on my neck?
Sure.
He's biting me.
Yeah. He's attached. He won't come
Oh, then
out.
he's not eating my mole meat.
The mouse is
I
worth.
feel like we're in Fallout.
The mouse is worth 1D if you try to sell it.
Fatten it up by gorilla.
That's right, worth more. Yeah, it's an investment. Okay.
That's it.
So at the end of that, normally we'll go back into adventuring, but it is 10 o'clock.
So it is.
So we're going to do end the session again.
Okay.
So
Alright.
the reason why the session was kind of short was because we did end the session at the beginning. I had a lot of explaining to do. So. But now next time it'll be a lot easier, right?
Yeah, we just jump right into startup session.
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool.
Okay, so very much the same.
Oh, do I mark on my Ys here? Since I used it and I passed, do I mark a thing there?
Let me double check that, Matt.
Because I noticed it's got a thing that says pass, fail, fate, persona. And I don't know what that means.
Wise. I will find out for you.
Oh, I didn't do my passive finding. I still had a
Oh, you still had a thing.
checklist.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and do it. What are you looking to do with your pathfinding?
I'm looking to see if there's like if I can tell if one way is better than the other with regards
Okay.
to
So like where the trail leads to. And
yeah,
stuff like
There's
yeah.
only
Okay.
one road, right?
that. There is only one area, but if she
We did
goes
avoid it.
close to the door, maybe she can see something else.
Yeah, like
going
I can
down
see
there.
him with the lantern
Yeah.
just to see if there's any bodies.
Sure.
or
Go ahead and roll.
Body parts.
Go ahead and roll your
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder mind up to. I'm gonna
Up
make this
to?
simple. Yeah.
Well, it's 2 anyway, so
Get a full
That's
success. That's success.
that passes.
Nice.
All right, so that's a pass, and you actually do see something with your Pathfinder. You see that trail of blood. There is actually some kind of like footprints that you're seeing after the trail of blood ends. So this is like into the other hallway. Okay, and it seems to lead north. In the next room, but you also see a shimmering light in the distance.
and I can't identify it.
No, not from where your camp is right
Okay.
now. All right,
Cool.
and I have to erase all the turns.
What is it? Shimmering
Light.
light.
Using Wise. It's using Wise in 4 different ways.
And they're all in the same room? The one with the blood?
I'm
Change.
gonna check.
Okay, yeah, I think I just mark off how I used it, and then once I've used all 4 ways, I get to change it or something.
Oh, there you go.
I think is what this means.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, or you can mark a beginner's luck or skill advancement test if you use it in 4 ways.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. And did you spend a fate using it?
No, I used it to help pass my thing.
Oh, but
Remember,
it
when I was cooking.
It says fate there too. Did you spend a fate when you used it?
Well, I used it with the cooking, and then after I rolled the cooking, I used a fate. But
Yeah, so I think that counts as fate as well.
What happens when you cross out all 4?
I'm gonna find out now.
okay.
The exact-
You can change the wise or
test
mark a beginner's
that.
luck or skill advancement test.
I have to use it. Why?
Deeper understanding. Spend a fate point. Reroll any single failed die on a test related to your wise. Oh, that's neat. I could have done that as well, but.
So I passed my fighter last time, didn't I? And then I defended in the second session.
Yeah, but that was all one conflict, so you can't get 2 bonuses for that one conflict.
No, I know. I'm saying I don't know if I got the conflict from before.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you should mark something down that happened, either a health test or a fighter based on what happened, right?
Because I took the fighter, or the health, I mean, for this one. I'm just one.
Wise is
What's your wise?
66. It's something you're...
My wise is armor or wise. So
I'm just gonna look at the wise for a second here. That's not helpful.
I should be consistent in my markings.
Where's it fixed? 21.
Okay, didn't use healer. I failed health test.
Alright, using wise is same wise, using wise, alright.
June.
That's all it says here, okay. So when you use a wise, you can do the following. You can say, I am wise, get +1 to a related test.
Okay, I think that's
Deeper
what I did.
understanding. You can say, you can spend a fate point. Oh, when you spend a fate point, you use
To
deeper
reroll a
understanding.
failed die. Yeah.
Reroll the failed die. Go, aha! And then, of course, is when you spend a persona.
Okay, yeah, so I just did it in I am wise, basically.
Yeah. I am
as a
wise,
pass.
and then you use fate to...
Yeah, and
as-
fate
as-
was...
as
I was using
bonus.
fate as fate, not as wise stuff.
After this camp, can I still cast a spell?
After this camp, can you... Oh, yeah, so, like, during the camp... this is the other thing, part of the camp phase, is where you relearn all your... Like, if you have spells that you want to learn, you can choose from the spellbook what you learn for the next session.
Yeah, like when I played an elf, I think I used to remember or try to remember the spells over and over because it's easier to... What is it, Jason? When you memorize the spells, you can... It's not a... You take a... When you memorize certain spells.
I think that's like you level up or something, you then get to
Yeah,
like,
no,
use
it's,
them easier or something. Anyway.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
I'm not sure.
My brain is like...
It's alright, we're almost done here now. So, 82, I just want to go back here, because I'm all over the place here with this book. I'm going to be a master of it later. So after that, you can spin unspent checks, camp instincts, which you already did, camp traits. You can use traits during the camp phase, yeah, okay. But you can't use them against yourself. Spells and prayers in camp. You can cast spells and prayers. Memorizing happens at the very end and breaking camp.
Okay.
So you memorize whatever you have there. So magicians and elves can automatically rememorize at the very end of the camp after all checks are spent. Clerics must do a theologian test, see magic, which is there is some clerics.
So I just rememorize it.
Yeah, whatever one you want. Yeah,
The same tree.
you have
one
one?
of them. Yeah,
One. You only have
for
one.
every level you are right.
Wait, okay. So if that's the case,
Yes.
if I memorize one, let's say not Aegis,
So yeah, you can choose something else.
can my instinct still?
No, I guess not. If you can't, yes. That's interesting. Yeah, it's metagame, so yes, you can cast it instead of anything else. So if you have something else memorized, you can always cast Argus if you have a spell memorized.
Okay, I'll memorize.
So that's yeah.
Translate. Wait, how many flasks of oil do you have left?
I have one left.
And
And
I
you've
have,
got
I have two.
Yeah.
And
So we have three. That should be enough for the. So okay, because I have a spell that basically creates light. So
yeah. I've also got some torches and stuff too.
and then after that, you break camp, and then we'll go to end the session.
I memorize Magic Google Translate then.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wisdom of sages.
Sure. End of session. So generally during the weekdays, these are going to be shorter sessions, like 2 hours. So
Yeah,
because
That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Commit.
different if it was on the weekend because like I could go to work and it's
Yeah.
no big deal. But
We're waking up early. So.
yeah,
yeah.
All right. End of session again. End of session.
Oh, you guys get to use your instinct.
Yeah.
All right.
nom mole meat,
What?
nom mole meat.
Oh
I
yeah.
had no rations in my pack, so I'm just happy to have rations in my pack now.
That's good.
Food.
Yeah, especially when you're like, oh shit, tired and hungry again. No, I don't.
Right.
I'm exhausted.
Let's start.
I am
let's
exhausted.
Start with Melissa.
Yeah.
Acting upon your belief. Do you believe you acted upon your belief for this session?
No.
What is your belief?
What? Stalker created equal. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses back on.
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe not the mouse thing. I don't
That's
know.
not a no.
Stop mole.
You did say you won't eat another mouse.
Not while another
But
mouse
then,
is there.
but then you'll eat another mole, though, so I don't know. You're not really
No.
treating the mole with the same equality as you treat
I wouldn't eat a mole in front of a mole.
okay, fair
I
enough.
wouldn't eat a cow. I wouldn't be like a hamburger right in front of like a moo. I wouldn't.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. Act upon your belief.
Everyone deserves a second chance. I don't think so.
No? You didn't. Okay, fair enough. And yours?
I don't. Maybe? I don't know. It's just not to try everything. Life is too short not to live it to the fullest. Try everything at least once.
I think.
kind of did.
I think
I
you
like-
did. You
yeah.
did. You did.
I
Go
was like, well, I
around.
may as well stick my hand in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
See
All
what
right.
happens.
So get a fate point for that.
Oh, sweet.
Let me write down that little extra thing here. We have two people with curses.
Yes, I've got that written down.
So we got was it Cat and
Bug.
June.
It's so funny that we all ended with animal names without even discussing it with each other, really.
Well, I'm a bird.
Yeah, you're a bird.
Kingfisher
You're a bird, I'm a bug, and cat's cat.
A cat.
has
Kitty cat.
Well, it's spelled with a K, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So cats don't follow rules. They don't know how
Short for
spelling
Catherine.
works.
Yeah.
two.
I had a friend Catherine who went by cat, actually.
I love the name Catherine. I was like, why did you name me Catherine?
So you rename
Name.
yourself.
Even with a C
Sure,
though, like
sure.
I don't mind, but
Yeah.
I just like Catherine.
Catherine K's nice, yeah.
Working towards a goal.
Okay.
Do you think you work
I will.
towards a goal?
Yes, I will find out more information about the horror.
Okay. That's a fate.
Toads. The fate of Yora, basically.
Okay, you're getting there. You kept looking for the bloods. That's good. Fate.
I'm definitely still looting the script.
Yep, fate.
So does that mean I have to get another one because we don't really know everything about it yet?
That's right.
Okay.
Fate means you haven't completed something yet.
Yeah, if we completed our goal,
That's
you'd
right.
get a persona point.
Oh,
Have to get
okay,
a new
okay.
one.
Benefiting from an instinct. Did you benefit from an instinct?
Yes.
Get a fate point. Did you benefit from an instinct?
No.
No. You benefit from your instinct? Get a fate point.
Tree.
And I don't think. Okay, MVP. We got to choose somebody here now. Most valuable player. The player who made the most crucial role of the party goes. The MVP goes to that person. Only a single player can be the MVP. People start voting now.
Most crucial role.
Most crucial role.
So that's. Does it have a definition of most crucial role? in
Yeah.
there?
Yes. The crucial role that the party could face to bring down a big problem besetting the session. I have an idea that smashing all the skeletons was probably a big thing.
That's true. Yeah, that finished
That
off
was
all
that was
three
a
of them all
5 or
once.
6 successes in one roll. Pretty big.
The middle.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to finish off the fight there, like, she got, like, all three of them all
Oh
once.
boy, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get a
Yeah,
persona.
the rest of us just kind of unleashed ancient evils upon ourselves.
Teamwork. The player who worked the hardest to keep the group going in a good shape earns a persona point for the effort. The award goes to the one who helped despite the risks, who spent all their gear on their mates and sacrificed their goals for their companions.
Sacrificing their
Well,
goal.
you made us food.
I did make you feel.
The goal decides who gets this award, and only one person can receive it, but cannot be the MVP.
So you have to go against the goal?
No. So basically, if you sacrifice their goals for their companions, so they're like going, well, you know what, my friends are more important than me doing something for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Unless did that, but
No, but like
there was like a bunch of other stuff on.
despite taking all the gold, you made us
Silver. Oh, thank you.
Silver.
I haven't found any gold yet.
It's like got it all like cat. All
I'm gonna run out of space sooner or later.
No, it's like 2D plus 2D plus 5D plus.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're
I'm at 4, 6, 8. I'm at 8D worth of
Oh
loot.
wow!
Holy shit!
I'm wearing 6D of it.
That's
crazy.
Oh boy.
Hey, you guys haven't wanted it.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, if nobody did teamwork, that's fine. We can pass.
No, I think he did with the cooking for everyone.
But I would argue that that's his instinct though.
Yeah. I just like
Yeah, but
cost.
It's
still
fine if it's still in.
using his stuff.
Then that's fine. Cause
Okay, so you will get team worker.
Cool. I will not argue against it.
Okay, embodiment. If you play the
That was
game in
Persona
a believable
point,
and entertaining manner throughout the entire session, if you use an accent to describe your actions, vivid detail, bring your beliefs and goals in instinct and alignment into play in a new and entertaining way. So I think Google
could be
Translate gets that one.
Point. That the team player was Persona Point, right?
Yes. So I think Jerry should get that one for sure.
Oh, definitely.
what's this for?
Because like all the spells.
That's right. There was your sight, seeing the fire and the flames.
Yeah.
Having my
And
own
sitting down to like meditate and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Ignoring us completely, going like, what?
Yeah, well, and it was like
this?
taking like my like stop. No, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because that can go to multiple people, right?
But it can't go to everybody.
Yeah, but because I think you also did really good with like when you were describing like your actions in the battle and stuff, and using your what's it called, Heart of Battle.
Oh, when
I would-
I lost my use of English.
Yes, then
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Argued the
Can't
part
go
when
to me, or can't go to all of us.
yes, but my argument is that when you curse you and her, that is a very Junebug thing to do in the
Well,
sense
yes.
that
And you were the one who decided to go into the cache and like scavenge for all the.
Now, but the embodiment now
stuff.
is like you being entertaining in your descriptions.
Yeah.
Things that you're doing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But you're embodying the character's attributes and ways of doing things.
I mean, I think
not
we're
just
all
doing
pretty
them.
cool, but
Yeah.
all of us can't have the points.
Well, I think
Yeah, definitely Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry gets it for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that. I kind of figured.
Two of us are like, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, going once, going twice.
Yes, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
All right, hammer down.
Okay.
All right, so there you
That's
go.
a fate point for him.
Persona.
Persona.
Persona, I mean,
Yeah,
sorry.
so
Yeah,
we should
that's
have
the
one
next
persona.
step.
So leveling.
Yeah.
You can only level when you're in town anyway, so don't worry about that. Actually, no, it could be towns or so it could be any time you do this. So just keep in mind, if you spend 3 fate points and 3 persona, you level.
Immediately without.
Well, you level at the end of session. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're like a third of the way there.
Good, yeah.
Or well, is it 3 fate or 3 persona, or
Both.
3 fate and 3
You
persona?
have to have both. So persona's
A
hard to
sixth
get.
of the way there. I spent 1/3.
All right,
Cool.
and that's the end of the session.
Woo!